Hello and welcome to Retro Game Connect. I'm Dan Mastriani.
And I'm going slightly stir-crazy.
I'm sure that goes for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So yes, it's another work from home episode. This one we're going to go back in time because we're going to play the Genji and the Heike clans for TurboGrafx 16.
It's fitting because we're in TARDISes.
Yes. No, I finally got that work in there as of our last work from home episode. Yeah, it turns out it was telling me we had the latest version of Skype, but we didn't. But I didn't. Yeah, it was telling me it was the latest when I actually had to re-download it to update to the latest version. Oof. And now I have working backgrounds, so we can have thematically appropriate backgrounds.
Because we go back in time with video games.
Yes, but also in the case that this one is set historically. I should say technically it's a PC Engine game because it never did come out in the US. Though the arcade version, or possibly this version, I don't know. There was some version of this game included on Namco Museum Volume 4 on PS1, which is where the localized title comes from, because that's that and this being included on the TurboGrafx 16 Mini are the only time it's been available in the US. So this should be interesting. It is a historically set game where you're an actual historical person who has come back from the dead to avenge himself upon his enemies. So
it's like medieval but historical fiction?
Yeah, though of course, it's become all supernatural and stuff now, but
we'll
explain that. Let's
medieval.
Start the game and they can explain it a little bit better.
Like medieval, the game.
I guess.
That's the story, is the main character is a soldier who died. Yeah.
I've played the game. I own it on PSP, which is why we haven't played it, because we can't record off PSP. But anyhow, nobody likes to talk segments, so let's go ahead and start playing.
That sure is a lot of what is probably Japanese.
So yeah, as you see, this game has a very old school Japan flavor here. There is actually a secret option menu I'm going to try to get up here. So, right. All right, so these options are, wow, I don't understand them.
They sure are.
Interesting. Okay, I think that's easy. I'm not sure. Here's my life, but I don't. Oh, okay. So that's a number. That's a number.
Pretty sure. Pretty ironic that we're both in TARDISes and yet the translation circuit is just not working.
Yeah.
Maybe that's amount of lives.
This is life.
Yeah.
So I think I have it. I'm pretty sure I have it set on 7 right now. Yeah. So.
That is obviously a swimming L.
Yeah. So to go with the old time Japan theme, this game does actually use Japanese numerals.
Oh, dip.
So I can really only read up to 4.
I can only count to 4.
Yeah, so past that, I don't actually know.
That lighting is...
Okay, so right now, whatever this is shut off, and I don't know what it is, so I guess I'll leave it off. I think this is like a sound test. I don't know. Okay, I hope I haven't set this to high difficulty or anything like that. Go ahead and push the run button.
Difficulty, man. High difficulty, man.
Yeah, ooh, you don't say, huh? Okay. So the candles are my life, and I got score and I got power ups and stuff. So Yeah, so I was gonna say, so this is ooh. This is oh, there we go. I got a sword power up. Oh, there are a lot of enemies. Oh dear. I'm glad I turned up my life.
What the?
Okay, I don't seem to have very high jumps. I was wondering if I could get up to that guy in the boat. So starting off here, I am dead. So I guess I have to escape from the Sanzir River, which is, you know, Japan's equivalent of
the river Styx.
One from Greek mythology, the Styx.
You know, the river that's saying "Come sail away."
Yes, exactly. You understand.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh lordy, I'm getting hit a lot. That's sloppy. Okay, I'm pretty sure that thing is a score item. I got to that Torii Gate, which is marks the end of the stage. Now I'm in large mode. This is for like boss fights, and I can actually do like different strikes now. So there are gonna be a few like little enemies here, but then I'm gonna fight a boss. I did attempt to look at the manual, but of course it was in Japanese. So.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah. Yeah. So this guy, he's kind of slow in this mode. I've noticed.
Well, isn't that the stereotype of all giant things?
Yeah, yeah. So it's worth noting that this was, as I mentioned originally, an arcade game from '86, Namco. So, alright, so here's my boss. It's like the skeleton, apparently.
Isn't it weird to have a skeleton for a boss?
Yeah, I seem to have won. My sword is kind of funky looking. So... Okay. There we go, I made it to the end. Now I'll move on to the next province.
Huh. A gate that makes you giant and a gate that makes you small?
No, it's just different views, you know, theoretically you're the same size the whole time. We got like 3 different gameplay,
I mean, it's kind of nifty that they change it up a bit.
Okay, I got that. I don't know what it did, but I got it.
It did a thing.
Yeah, I meant to check the manual again closer to when we play, because I read it earlier in the week, but I forgot. So that's on me. I kind of don't know what's happening. I sure hope I can find some health ups. Being attacked by a drummer or something, I don't even know. Alright. Sure. I don't know if that was like a score item or something. I mean, numbers pop up when I hit guys. I'm guessing that's points.
I'm guessing this is kind of based on, also like based on old Japanese mythology.
So actually, even though I'm playing as an undead samurai, the guy I'm playing as did really exist.
Yeah.
So this was like, he's a member of the aforementioned Heike clan. Basically, they had a war with the Genji clan from like 1180 to 1185. Got hit with a flaming arrow.
Mood.
Yeah. Dodging things is hard in this. I don't like the big mode very much so far, because your guy is kind of sluggish. Okay, I guess this is working. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, he's taking more damage than I am, so I guess I'm just gonna DPS raise him. All right, looks like I got some kind of sword power up. I think.
Do.
Yeah, so these were real people that had like a real battle, and the guy I play as was killed during that war.
And now he's back for revenge.
Exactly.
War 2 Electric Boogaloo.
It's kind of interesting that they are presenting the Genji clan as villains, because I didn't think that was generally how they were viewed, but basically, I guess the... Can I do high jump or anything like that? I guess not. Oof. The, apparently the Heike clan actually started the war. Even though they were... Ooh, that's exciting. Even though they were in charge at the time. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue. So, you know, they kind of brought it on themselves. You know?
Yeah.
They couldn't let things go because I guess there had been several conflicts between the clans, which at least according to Wikipedia were like, I guess, kind of, you know, branches that had broken off the Emperor's clan because they only wanted so many people in the Emperor's family at one time, and he tended to have lots of kids.
Man, these people just find anything to fight, huh?
Yeah. Oh my god. So many
humans
arrows.
Humans just be like that.
Yeah, well, you know, they were also like, you know, hanging out on an island for quite some time.
Oh, I know, but humans just be like, you're wearing a different color shirt than me, die.
Yeah, that's true. Not gonna lie, that is the thing that happens. Oh boy. He's just sending lots of stuff at me. Oh, that's a large fellow. I wonder if that's supposed to be the monk Benkei, who was ally of the guys were one of the main guys were fight. I've gone and forgotten the names here.
They're all named Jeffrey.
Yeah. But, you know, like a lot of like real life people that, you know, did some important things, they have a lot of folklore has risen up about them.
Like that they throw monkey skulls that explode.
Yeah, you know, that kind of thing. But guys like Minamoto. But, you know, he's a famous historical figure, and there's a lot of fictionalized stuff about him, and he supposedly had an ally who was a monk named Benkei, who was a large fellow. So that may have been who I was fighting. I mean, I've changed color, which I'm guessing means I powered up. Well, I definitely powered up there because now I'm shooting some waves out of my sword here. Oh, is that like a gigantic centipede? That was exciting. And I lost my power up because I took too much damage.
And now lungs for brains up there.
Yeah, we got some wind gods or something. I don't even know.
Lungs for brains, because it legit looks like he has lungs for brains.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I'm guessing that's the kanji for F.
Yeah. To pay respects, yeah.
Bloop 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 bloop.
Yeah. So one thing I didn't consider when moving this into full screen was is not being able to see the timer.
Nah, I should have marked down when we started.
Oh no!
Oh, jeez.
At least this is not instant death, but oh boy. This is bad for me. Also, oh boy, I could use more health. So I guess now I have to re-escape the underworld because I fell in that pit.
Oh, I know that level of God of War.
Yeah, right?
Happens all the time. Literally, I think in like all the original 3 God of War games.
Yeah, no, we definitely. That's the thing that happens.
Yeah, you die, but like catch yourself on the way down, and you're like, nope, coming back.
Yeah. Yeah. That looks like some boiling blood. I'm gonna avoid that.
And people think Darth Maul coming back was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, he was pretty dead.
Yeah, and then he survived on pure rage.
Yeah, that was not good for me.
F.
Ooh. So, well, let's see what happens when I continue. At least at least I don't have limited continues.
Indubitably.
So I feel like that's probably important information too, but unfortunately I can't.
Yeah, I don't think they got enough fire arrows.
All right. All right. So I kept my power up this time. Looks like I gotta wait for one of those boat guys.
Yeah, except you destroyed 2 of them.
It did.
So you have to go up and get that guy.
I can't jump that high.
I think you done screwed yourself.
Well, that's some bad game design right there.
Is there a double jump mechanic?
Not that I know of.
Wall run.
Oh.
Oh.
That's weird. Turn on the turbo and now I'm jumping higher. So can I like mash the button to jump higher? Is that what's going on?
Try it.
That seems to be what's happening. That's weird, and that's something I did not turn up in anything I.
That's spooky and kooky.
That is an unusual idea.
That's.
And you know what? I'm just gonna turn on turbo for both buttons.
Joop 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 joop.
Because.
What?
Oh, okay. Oh. This guy's. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if that's the gate I wanted to go into, but it's the gate I'm going to go into. It gets me out of there. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh. I'm getting tigered.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, it's weird. So usually it's a bad idea to have turbo on your jump button, but yeah. I don't know. Now we got a monk chanting at me here. I guess he's not too happy with the fact that I've come back from the dead. Trying to exercise.
No. He's using the power of rock and roll to fight you.
Yep. And now the cat is get out of my tea. No, you can't have an AT, Athena. Oh. Okay, well whatever. That's yeah. That's cleared. Oh, Athena, you're making the whole thing. You're making everything. Oh, you're making everything rock. So my camera footage is going to be excitingly blurry.
Yeah, there's an earthquake going on in the TARDIS.
Oh yeah, no, it's a cat quake is what's happening. So that's super fun. All right, well there we go. I think the blue orbs might give me more health. I don't know. This candle may be helpful, but did I take more damage going after the candle than I did? Oh, that was the race car. I don't know why that was the race car.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I'm fighting a dragon. Oh, he appears to be a boss.
Oh, he hasn't come to give you 3 wishes?
Nope. He has not.
He's come to wreck you. Dang.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So this is another fun aspect of working from home is being distracted by the cat while we're trying to record that. I'm just gonna run away before those guys can arch me. Okay, they're good. Yes, so you can jump on top of those rocks, so that is useful information. I noticed that earlier. So we're gonna try to do that. Oh. Can I kill that rock? I don't think I can. Alright, well, that did actually give me a decent amount of health, so I think it may have been worth it. Awesome. I'm guessing that's just a bonus item.
Well, I mean, your health is represented by candles.
It is. Oh, lordy. Lordy. I must slay this dragon before he slays me.
So close.
I was very close.
F.
Yeah, I wish I could get some sword power. It seems like you lose them when you get hit, which is something that I've never enjoyed.
It's rude. Especially if it doesn't give you a chance to get it back like in Kirby.
Yeah.
And even in Kirby, you can take like one hit depending on the game.
Yeah.
So long as it's not like a hard hit.
Yeah. I don't know, there seem to be, I don't seem to be getting a lot of, attack power up.
It doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Not only is the candle your health, but it's the time limit.
No.
Because the candle burns when you're not being hit.
Oh, you sure? You sure I wasn't just being hit?
I'm pretty sure.
I feel like I've been being hit because of these guys here. All right.
Well, it's hard for me to tell right meow.
Yeah.
But it would make sense because they're burning candles.
Maybe.
So it acts as your time limit, too.
I mean, it's an arcade game, so it may have a time limit.
Yeah, so losing health shortens your time limit.
Come on. Oh, God.
Oh,
did you see that?
Simultaneous destruction.
Which does not work out in my favor. All right, I'm gonna give this guy one more try.
Literally had mutually assured destruction, and you lost.
Yeah.
Now
I'm gonna give this guy one more shot. The one other thing I did want to talk about is the sword I'm using, because this is so early in Japanese history. They were not using katanas yet; that hadn't quite been invented.
And so, what's up with the curved blade?
It's actually the blades they were using at the time are actually slightly more curved than a katana.
Oh.
Alright, there we go. I think I came out of that ahead. Now I just have to
Not die.
this guy sufficiently. No, we're doing okay. As long as I don't get trapped and take a ton of damage. Like that. Oh my god. He's juggling me. Are you serious?
F.
Okay. Well, I mean, we try to give the game a fair shake. It's pretty hard to figure out if you can't read Japanese. I'm gonna be honest.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have a rough idea what was going on, but
Or do you?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so it was a little confusing.
Yeah.
I don't want to get it. Some people are kind of like, "Oh, I don't understand this game," and I don't think it's quite as confusing as it made out to be, but it is a little difficult. I mean, you can kind of tell it came from it's a pretty old arcade game, 86. So
86, that game, am I right?
yeah, so it's I mean, I don't even know what I had the difficulty set on. It's possible I accidentally turned it up.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Awkward.
I think if you're willing to give it some time, it's not terrible. I don't know. I mean, there are probably better things.
It's not terrible.
There are probably better things in the TurboGrafx 16 Mini, but I still wanted to try it out because I wanted to make sure people weren't just gonna giving it a bad rap, because they didn't immediately understand it. I mean, again, I read the manual earlier in the week, and I kind of forgot a bunch of the things that I read in it. So, but there seems like if you can figure out what you're doing, there's more depth in that because I noticed that there's more than one exit to levels, so you can take different paths through the game. I mean, I appreciate that they tried to do different gameplay styles with like the you know like the small and the large and the overhead views.
Yep. Sorry, I just noticed part of my head was being cut off by the filter.
Yeah, no, you kind of need that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, awkward.
Yeah, see? Just like the way
Yeah,
the
you don't.
light's shining on my hair.
That's what happens when you depend on the computer to do that in real time instead of like having a green screen or something.
Yeah. Oh well.
But anyway, like
I need a haircut anyway, so.
they were trying. I get the impression that this was at least somewhat. People play this in Japan, and
People played it.
yeah, so it's not like it's a game that nobody's heard of, just not in the U.S. So I can understand them also having put it on the collection because they basically use the same lineup for both Japan and North America. There are very few differences between the versions of the system. There's like there are two games, and I think they're both of those. Their licensing issues was why we didn't get them.
Yay, licensing issues.
Not that we really missed out much because they're both like heavily text based, and Konami clearly wasn't going to spend the money to do brand new translations for any of the games.
Ooh, they were not.
But yeah, this is like I said, it's a little confusing if you can't read Japanese, but it's not like it's completely impenetrable. Like say, good luck playing Snatcher in Japanese if you don't speak any Japanese. So it's still an action game, so you can if you want to spend some time with it, you might actually get some fun out of it. Once you're like, okay, this is what I'm doing. I got it.
Or if you can read Japanese.
Yeah, exactly. If you can read Japanese, you can actually look at the manual and be like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Which I generally only had like a vague idea of.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
But I also like to play obscure games on the channel when we can. Just do stuff that everybody else hasn't done. So, I figured I would try this like weird, unusual title instead of just doing like one of the 50 well-known shooters that are on the system.
Yeah, might as well cover something people aren't.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought that would be fine. Anyhow, if you enjoyed us trying to escape the afterlife, make sure you give this episode a like. If you want to catch future episodes in which less Japanese knowledge may be required, make sure you subscribe to our channel. I've been Dan Mastriani. You can catch me on Twitter at NewTypeCola.
I'm Ian Butterfield. You can find me on Twitter at ENG_Butterfield. You can find the show at RetroGamesCNCT, Facebook.com/RetroGameConnect, and RetroGameConnect.tumblr.com. Let us know what you thought of the games we played. Let us know if there are any games you'd like us to play. We can get our hands on them. We might just play them, or we might just send them to the River Styx, but in Japanese.
Yes. The Sanzei River, I believe, is, if I remember correctly. It actually shows up in a lot of like anime and stuff. Just off the top of my head, Yu Yu Hakusho is kind of has a theme like that.
Because I remember that existing.
Yes, it was on Toonami, so it's something you may actually have heard of.
That's where the guy could use his finger as like a energy pistol.
Yes, the ray gun, which is a fun pun because it's a ray gun, but also ray is Japanese for spirit. Yeah. So that was fun.
I want to say when it was on Toonami back in the day, it was called Spirit Gun.
Yeah, that's kind of a direct translation.
Yeah.
But it loses the pun, but you're going to lose the pun anyways, unless you sit there explaining it, at which point it's no longer funny.
Oh, yeah, and saying Spirit Gun just sounds better.
In English.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But anyhow, most importantly, make sure you join us next time on Retro Game Connect.
Woo!